Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. So now we are teaching about Lakkhaṇa Sutta. Lakkhaṇa means marks or signs of the Buddha's body, in the Buddha's body. So now we are reaching number 12. Sukkuma Chavi Lakkhaṇa. Sukkuma Chavi. The sign of subtle or smooth skin. Smooth skin. So the Buddha's skin is subtle or smooth, very smooth. Because of being smooth, so any dust cannot adhere to. Any dust cannot stick the body. So not easy to dirty. Because of the body, the skin is very smooth. So people also accordingly may have smooth skin for some people. Some people are easy to dirty, or easy to adhere with the dust, or like that. Some people not easy to, not so easy dirty things or dust to stick the body. So when he gets these signs, so in a past life, many lives, approaching recluse or Brahmins, approaching bhikkhus, religious person, so he usually asks, Kimbante kusala, what is wholesome? What is a wholesome? King agusala, what is unwholesome? What is a faulty? What is a not faulty? What should be associated? What should not be associated? If we do what, it will bring benefits for a long time. If we do what, it will bring suffering for a long time, like that. So we're asking about the wholesome or unwholesome, or good or bad, or pure or dirty, or black or white, for the benefit for a long time. So because of this, as a signs, got this skin, subtle skin, smooth skin. So if that one passed away, then can be reborn in the realm. If he reborn as a human, got these signs. Whoever has these signs, it can be Cakkavati king, if he still live people life. Will be knowledgeable, will have a great knowledge, not similar to anyone about the knowledge. So if he become Buddha, he will have Mahapiñña. Mahapiñña is great wisdom. He will have a great wisdom. Puṭṭupañña, many wisdom, much wisdom, different kinds of wisdom. Asapiñña is maybe amusing wisdom, or knowing how to be happy in the job. Next one is Javanapañña, swift, quick knowledge. Dakkhapañña, sharp knowledge. Nibbedika panya, penetrative knowledge. He will not be the same with anyone. He is the best about the wisdom. So, number one is Mahabanya, great Banya. He know about the morality. What is morality to practice? What is the rule to practice? So the Buddha laid down Vinaya rule for the monks. Very good rule. Whoever follows this rule will have a benefit. Also, he can maintain his disciple until now, already like 2,600 years, something like that. So, still, his group is still having, or powerfully or respectfully existing. So, such kind of rule, morality, to be laid down, not so easy. Only the Buddha can do. About the rules, he has knowledge. So, it is very great. Some teachers make a rule. Who is energetic to follow? Those people are suffering. If a rule is wrong, if a rule is correct, who is energetic, whoever trying to follow that rule, so get benefit. Yeah, some rule that you can check. If really follow, surely will suffer like that. The Buddha's rule, because of good rule, if you really follow, surely will get benefits. About the sila, he has knowledge. Samadhi, how to concentrate. Teach very detailed. Any method about the meditation, like samatha meditation, vipassana meditation. Samatha meditation is 40 kinds. So, in each, the Buddha have said very detailed how to practice. Even anapana, so the Buddha say, must be ardent, clear comprehension, or another one is mindfully you must do. Those are 3 factors. But you need to remove ill will or attachment. Also, go to the secluded place, sit crossing in legs, keep your mindfulness towards the object, straight above, keep our body straight. So, like that, very detailed. How to get nimitta or how to control the mind. Everything teach very detailed. If someone really follow, will have concentration. But the problem is, want to stay at home, want to improve. So something like this. Possible, but you not really follow very exactly. It is may take time. So, so if you really want to, you will follow very accurately, very possible to improve. So, any meditation subject, the Buddha explained in very detail how to control the mind, or something, everything, how to get food also, how we should eat, any basic, not so long, everything, but may not be so many, but a very basic one, very important one also. Detail also teach if necessary. So because of this, about the samadhi also, in the Buddha's teaching, different kinds of very detailed, the Buddha can teach. Now, cannot compare to other teaching. Other teachings are like a meditation, something. Those also, we think, all are based on Buddhist teaching, usually. But before Buddha appeared, also concentration have, like jhana, those are have, but not so much detail. not so much detail. Because of this, ascetics also, sometimes they come to the city, they reduce jhana. So nowadays, as a bhikkhu, the Buddha covered by Munya rule. If you go to the city, how you should behave. For example, with the female, you should not stay one roof, another one roof, or something like this. Should stay forest, or those are surrounded by Munya rule. So if you follow Munya rule, if you practice concentration, it can be very stable, like very safe. People also will support because of how to react, how to behave, everything teaching. So most of monks, whoever follow Munya rule, they are very venerable, very believable. For example, even standing in front of others' house to get alms food, the Buddha laid down Munya rule not to stand a very long time, not to do very quickly also. Stand, see situation, want to offer or not. If I want to offer, we'll wait. If I don't want to offer, move another. So that is not disturbing the people in the house because of short time. If you don't want, we will move another house, something like this. So, in the same way, without inviting, a bhikkhu cannot ask, please give me something. Cannot ask. So, that is also very venerable. Yeah, bhikkhu may depend on others' donation, others' food. But how to ask politely? Stand in front of house for a short time, not long time. If a long time, it is a very stress for the people who stay in the house. If they don't have a faith. Like that, those are very venerable situations. So if someone have much wealth, less faith, based on faith, you should ask something like this. If a lot of faith, but property is less, if so, according to property, you should ask something like this. Those teachings are very venerable. Because of this, all like bandits or bhikkhus who follow Munya rule, very venerable. So it is, they are contented, they are practicing diligently, have a good attitude. Whoever see those monks can produce a faith, not so stressed, although they are receivers. Because of this, about the morality, the Buddha can teach very detailed, to sustain his group until 2,500 years. It is not so easy. Very respectively standing until now. Nobody can do that. So, because of this, the Buddha has wisdom about the morality, about the concentration, many kinds. Next one about the panya, wisdom. Wisdom is maybe vipassana, insight, insight knowledge. How to practice vipassana? Actually, very detailed. Nama, rupa, or something cause and effect. Even nature, dukkha, anatta, impermanence. Some people don't understand. So the Buddha can explain, especially in the teaching, basically like 10 kinds nature, about the explanation of nature, 10 synonyms to explain that. In the same way, suffering. What is the suffering? So the Buddha explained with 25 synonyms. Those are very good. Some explanations can understand very clearly, like touching in mind once we think about this word. For example, about this body, like this body is killer or murder with a friendly face, something like this. Maybe for different people, different words are more effective. The Buddha not just saying in dukkha, suffering. So many explanations he can give in many different ways. So according to situation, according to person's mind. Because of this, whoever has some knowledge, so can understand the Buddha's teaching because of many explanations, reasonably, logically, mostly. So because of this, scientists can think like logically about the Buddhist or Buddhism, mostly. So because of this vipassana knowledge also the Buddha has. Another one is like a vimukti, freedom, maybe referred to Magga phala, vimukti jnana dasana, vicavakana. How to arise in Magga, how to arise phala, like that. How to know back, reviewing knowledge. Another one is thana kosala. Thana kosala is reasonable or not reasonable. Knowing reasonable or not reasonable. So, planting a mango seed, or get a mango fruit, it is reasonable. Like that. Anything have a knowledgeable person can know it is reasonable or not reasonable about everything. So, but normal people have a limit. The Buddha everything can know. This is correct, this is not correct. This is reasonable or this is not reasonable about everything. That is a kind of knowledge, thana, kosala, cleverness, logical or not logical, like that, reasonable or not reasonable, or possible or not possible, like that. So this knowledge is also very, very good. So the Buddha very clever about that. Even in Bodhisattva life, if we read the stories, we can know. So how to speak to the people. So Bodhisattva know in the emergency situation, like something kidnapping, so asking money or care or something. In those situations, you cannot be wrong. You must be associate very carefully. You must understand the other's mind. How should I speak in those situations? So about those, the Buddha, so very good knowledge. Even like admonishing Angulimala. So if we learn Angulimala Sutta, in the beginning, he left Yadoham Bhagini Jado, not Yadoham Bhagini Ariyaya Jado. Since I was born, I never killed. I don't know killing living beings. So in the beginning he did. Or Angulimala said, that is not truth. I have killed many people. Or you are thinking the whole life. If you have a doubt about that, you just put Ariyaya Jatiya. Since I was born as a noble life, like that, as a noble life, I never know killing living beings. So, first of all, he left 2 words to notice that. When Angulimala said back, that is a telling line. So at that time he put. First time he didn't put. Second time only he put. As a noble life. So other time his focusing is I'm staying in a noble life. Being reborn again as a noble life. In that life I'm pure. So his thinking totally changed. Meditating in time, no remorse. So like that, how to, if I say in this way, the feeling of listener will change. Understanding those things are actually not so easy. It is very subtle or very smooth. If we read Buddha's stories, like Janaka stories, he is very clever. How listeners feel will change. He can understand like that. So, yes, some people nowadays are also very clever, you know. Whenever we meet, they speak very nice. We are become happy. So, because they understand how if I say how they will feel like that. Those are Thana Kosala, cleverness about the reasonable or not reasonable, like that. Every place, every situation. Next one, Samapati. About the Samapati, like jhana, Samapati, absorption of jhana, absorption of cessation, or absorption of plus Samapati. So the Buddha has knowledge, how to do, everything can do. So about the Four Noble Truths, about the Satipatthana, for foundation of mindfulness, Samapatthana, Indriya, controlling faculties, enlightenment factors, Eightfold Noble Path, knowledge of Father and fruition, knowledge of Sakya Power, knowledge of Nibbana. So those knowledge are very great, the Buddha has. Because of this, the Buddha is a Mahapiñño, has great knowledge. Great knowledge. Next one is Buddho Panya. Buddho Panya has many knowledge. So, how to divide about the Dhammas, for example, Dhamma 5 aggregates, 12 ayatana bases, 18 dhatus, Paticca Samuppada, like Patisambhita, analyzing knowledge. Those are many, like Sila, Samadhi, Panya, Megaphala, Samapatti, Satipatthana, Samabrahma. Those are saying in Pali, 7 enlightenment factors, controlling faculties, many knowledge. So previous one is great knowledge. This one is many knowledge. The Buddha has different kinds of knowledge, not just one like that. Next one is Hasa Panya. Hasa Panya is, Hasa is usually laughing, amusing, or being happy. So it is a Hasa. The Buddha knows how to practice happily, how to make interest. So, not like practicing very boring way. Some people practice and they don't know how to do interesting way, how to be interested, to make happy in the practicing time, and to make happy in own jobs. So the Buddha know, fulfilling parami, he do happily like that. So he do donation, especially in the Vasandra life. So announce everyone, if you want to get everything, come to me, I will offer like that. So do you dare to say like that? So he said like that. One time the Brahmins from the other country come to him, ask a royal elephant. So that is a very great elephant, decorated with a lot of jewels. So people in the country think very precious. If bring that elephant, if no rain, come rain. So other country no rain. So want to get rain, to get food. So his thinking is, I'm hoping to donate my body parts like a heart or liver, eye, something. You are just asking outside things, very small things. So we are reading that even an elephant a little afraid to donate. So, but his thinking is, I'm hoping to donate like my life, my body part. You are asking is like a very small things. So he donates happily. So like that. So anything about the practicing in Sila, Samadhi, Vipassana, he know how to be happy. He can fulfill paramis happily. Yes, we have a choice to do something. Why we have to do very boring ways? So because if we are doing for the benefit, anyway, we should be happy whatever we do. So that is one of knowledge to be happy. So some people studying something, they do happily. Some people cannot do because of jobs they have to do, but not doing happily. So the Buddha has this knowledge, doing happily, interesting ways. So next one is Javana Jnana. Javana Panya is a swift or quick knowledge. If he reflects nature impermanence, really appear in mind, impermanence. So if he think suffering, really feel suffering. Knowledge is very quick to do something. If he think as a materiality will appear in his mind. Like some people, practicing 2 or 3 times, got an nimitta something. So we have the same nose, the same place of focusing. Some people cannot maintain. So some people very long time, 1 year, 2 years. So actually meditation object is only to in-breath and out-breath. So, but some people are very slow. Some people are very quick, can do everything very quick. So the Buddha has such a knowledge, quick knowledge. So although we say impermanence many times, still thinking impermanence. So like that, not so much attaching, not so much quickly taking about that object. So next one is a Dekha-panya. Dekha-panya is a sharp knowledge. Sharp knowledge is something a bit different, we think. So when he has like thoughts related to sensuality, want to enjoy sensualities as a thinking, he can remove very quickly. It is also, we say, a kind of knowledge. Some people, knowledge must be like a creation or invention or something like this. Removing unwholesome thoughts, also a kind of knowledge. As a Buddha's teaching, it is a knowledge. Some people like knowledge must be sharp or must have a creation. Not only that, removing evil things, not to think. If you can remove evil things quickly, that is also a kind of knowledge. The Buddha can remove quickly. Some people get anger, very long time, cannot be happy long time, like that. Some people get angry after that, no more angry. So they know how to dispel that anger. So the Buddha can dispel quickly. Like sometimes have a killing desire, sometimes enjoying sensualities in the mind. Sometimes have a cruel thought, how to harm other people or something like this. Those thinking when come, that's not right thought. It is not proper attention, and so he can change the other way. So it is a sharp knowledge. He can change quickly whenever unwholesome thought coming. So sometimes we have unwholesome thought. I should remove this one, but sometimes very slow, sometimes until doing commitment or offense, we cannot remove. So for the Buddha, not like that. For the Bodhisattva, can remove very quickly. Next one is Nibbedika. Nibbedika knowledge is penetrating knowledge. Can penetrate, can break the aggregate of lobha aggregate, greed aggregate. So he can reflect about this body as a Dhamma, like that impermanence, suffering in non-self. So because of this, he has much samvega, much fear. Fear is reasonably fear. Fear is two kinds. Fear with knowledge. Some people are afraid for the fearful things. It is knowledge, Children were not afraid of anything, any step. They will climb up the trees. Also, that is no good. Being brave in this way is no good because of no knowledge. Adult one, they know this fire will be hot or something like this. This is cannot eat. This is can eat. This medicine should take, and this one should avoid. So that is those fears are fear with the wisdom, fear for fearful things. So in the same way, about this body or going around samsara, it is fearful things. So we may not afraid. It is a lack of knowledge. Actually, very scary, very fearful. Any time it can produce suffering. So welcoming different kinds of disease. We cannot success all the time. Later, surely we will lose this body. Surely this body will show sufferings. So, but we are still happy. Like that. Cannot penetrate until reality. Covered by delusion. Covered by delusion. So, if can penetrate very deeply, so those people, much fear they have. Hurry to practice. So, that is a saying, Obega Bahulo or Odasa Bahulo, much fear, much terrible, much boring about this body, much unhappiness, like that. Not facing outside, facing inside. This one is a very fearful thing, very scary thing. I need to overcome it. I need to try to overcome like that. So the mind penetrates until a reality, until a real situation, not covered by delusion. So it is called Nibbedika knowledge. So the Buddha has this knowledge. He is the most wise person. No similar one. No the other one similar to him. So to get this knowledge is approaching religion person, like recluse, Brahmins, what is wholesome or unwholesome, pure or impure, or black or white, 40 or not 40, like that. Because of this, he got this knowledge, accumulated many lives. So next one is Suwana, golden complexion. You may want to get a golden complexion. How to get? So he has a golden complexion, like bodies are like a golden block. So why he got his many lives, he is not angry, not worry much. Although say many things, his mind not breaking, not changing, not showing anger obviously. So that is one thing. So some people, if something say a little bit wrong, they got angry. So also they may show very obviously their anger. So scoring or fighting were do. So Buddhas in many lives, Bodhisattva, so not easy to get angry. Although speak a lot, other people scold a lot or speak a lot badly, for him, he can maintain his mind without having anger. So not showing anger obviously. Some people can maintain, can sustain their mind, their body. Not easy to get angry. So it is to fulfill a kind of kusala. The Buddha accumulated. We should follow. We can practice. So showing anger is not good. Maybe worldly people, some people want to show, or they think also should show anger. Should not show. Should not show means should not have anger. But sometimes they may pretend a little bit, like children, Sometimes something we cannot control, we may show face. So it is not reality. No, you still knowing what is the benefit will come, not overwhelmed by anger. That is just to control other people wise way. So it is we may need to do, associating peoples. And so anger is not good. So seem to be anger, maybe quite okay. So next one is usually he offered like a good clothes or blanket or sheet, bed sheet, coming from different countries, product different countries. So he offered good clothes, basically good clothes. So because clothes is related to beauty, if someone have a good clothes, so less or much, you may have a better appearance. So because of this, he has a good complexion. So what is the benefit? Yes, if he is a lay people, will get good clothes. In the same way, although as a Buddha, become Buddha, you will have like a good clothes, a good sheet, a good blanket, coming in from different kinds. Good complexion and good clothes is how connection you may think. Parents, if you are ugly, they may want to give good clothes for you, but you are not so nice. If appearance is, very good, maybe parents may want to give more clothes to you. So other people, because any wearing is proper for you. So someone, if very ugly, not have a good complexion, may not be so suitable with a very nice clothes. So we Myanmar, sometimes we do joking. By killing you, I want to get your clothes. So you are not worthy with this clothes. Means that one half is praising, one half is blaming. So your clothes is very good, but no, you are not. Something like that. Yes, if our children are very handsome, beautiful, we may think, with the witch clothes will be very nice. Something like this. Something a bit possible. So another one as a kamma, he make no anger, offering clothes, make other people to be beauty. His mind is pure. So as a result, we have a good complexion. We have a good clothes. Kamma will make him to be beauty. Next one is a Kosohita Ota Gonsha. Kosohita Ota Gonsha Lakkhaṇa means a sign like a male sex organ covered by sheet. Like cows, male cows. They say bovine or something. Cows is a female, ox or bull. So they are covered by sheet. So not opening, sex organs are not opening. So when he got this signs, so many lives he make people to meet. He make people who are missing each other to meet. For example, mother and son sometimes stay away, trying to meet. When he is a king, especially, so mother is staying here, son is staying far away because of something. So he trying to save, trying to meet. So in the same way, mother and son, father and son, son and daughter, like that. So brother and sisters, brother and brothers. So he make those people to meet. Sometimes some people are losing children. He trying to find out those kamma he accumulated. So relatives trying to collect, trying to meet together. So who are departed because of something. As a king, so some country may have, some countries, have to stay something. Maybe one day Korea, one day is a country. South Korea, those things may have, some situation may have. So Myanmar also, as a poor country, sometimes some people have to work overseas. Some they want to go with their mind. They want to study furthermore. Some are not because with their desire have to go someday. If some opportunity, if they have, they may stay with the family like that. So he is arranging to be like this. Because of this, he has that sign. How is the connection? Connection is if you are staying among the relatives. So relatives cover your fault, your shameful things. Other people may scold you, or you are what? Something. Or relatives, are you see? Or do you see about that? Relatives may cover your fault. Although other people blame you, relatives will say back, will cover your shameful things. So sexual organs, those are shameful things, covered by shit. So as a sign, this person is saving others' life, covering others' shameful things. That means keep someone among the relatives, among the friends. So lives are very safe. So because of this, he got this signs. So what is the result? If he is a king, he has many sons. Thousands of sons. They are like heroes, heroic, can surpass, can oppress other enemies. So Jakawati has a lot of sons. All are heroes, not just lazy ones, weak ones. They are very strong, surrounded to him. So his life is very safe. Other king cannot oppress, full of army. All army are full of his sons, very faithful ones. So other people, other kings, not easy to overcome him. So in the same way, if he becomes Buddha, he has many sons who are heroes or heroic appearance, can surpass other enemies. What are they? They are, as a Buddha, they are Buddha's disciples. You see like Bande Moggallana. Bande Moggallana is about the psychic power. He is a very high stage, like that. Bande Sariputta is very knowledgeable, something like that. So surrounded by those monks who are knowledgeable, who are powerful bhikkhus or bhikkhunis. So Theravāda or other Maras, other enemies, Brahmins, to harm Buddha, not so easy, because are surrounded by many kings, many bhikkhus and bhikkhunis. So like that. That is to reflect those Buddha qualities and to do the same kusala as much as we can. So next one is body portion. Nijoda Brahmandala. Body portion is height and width. Height and width is a balance, like a body tree. Body trees are, if have a chance to grow up freely. So body trees are balanced, high and wide, even, proper portion. Some trees are just go up, no have a width. Some trees are just spreading beside, no high up. Maybe people are also the same. Some people are very long, so but no have a width. Some people are only going beside, going beside or in front or back only. So no high enough height. So body portion is not so nice. The Buddha's body portion is Nijoda Brahmandala, like banyan trees, width high, similar. So basically, like if we stretch a hand beside, that is a height also should be like this. So some people have a right portion. For example, if this is 2, 1 cubit. 1 cubit is this 2. I will not show 2 cubit because it may not be the same. So like that, one time maybe I'm because of a bit high, not spreading beside. Then so doctor check to stretch something, measure height and width, like that. So here's a very balanced. So something not like us. By standing, he can rub his knee. He can rub his knee. So with his hand. So like you may say it is not normal. Maybe his body portion is beautifully happening. One thing is, ankle a little bit high up. We say something may be different. So some statue we can see those situations. Maybe Thailand statue or some statue I have seen. They can do beautifully. They can make beautifully. It is not so normal according to our thinking, because we are thinking our body is normal. So if someone is not the same as us, we may say it is not normal. Maybe because of Buddha, surely we have beautifully. But sometimes we may not be able to imagine. Maybe only good carving they may do properly, like that. Why he got this science is, so many lives, when he supports other people, so association with other people, he know ability of each person. So this person is worthy, for example, how much. Maybe you are like a boss, for example, workers. Some workers are trying very much. They are worthy more than the others. Some people are lazy, not worthy. So the Buddha or Bodhisattva know people's ability. This person is suitable with this price. This is supporting. This person is suitable with this supporting. Like that. According to suitability, he can support. So it is like a balancing situation. So normally some leaders may not know, although you work a very clever way or working very hard, they cannot notice. That is harming or reducing others' portion. So if someone is lazy, not doing a job, you are giving a lot of money, it is also, reducing your portion. No balance. So, according to being worthy of a people's ability, he will support. He can support. This one, how much worthy, precious or not precious, he can know, he can decide. So he will support in this way. So some leaders are just ignore. He may want you to work harder or in clever way, but will not support. It is a no good situation, no good kamma. So he did in this way. Because of this kamma make him to show people this person have done such kind of deeds, knowing people's ability. So because of this, he has this bodily portion, proper portion. He can rub his knees without bending the body by standing. So a little bit connection is his ankle is a little bit high. Maybe that is also a possibility. So what is the benefit he will have with this signs? So if he is a king, he can be rich. He can have many wealth and many properties to use, many jewels or silvers, many facilities he can have. So, so that is to be rich. It is possible. Leader, as a leader, if you know others' ability, that is possible to have wealth. Who has which ability? If you know your workers, you can put properly and you can maintain properly. So, he is a monk like Kuwabi Buddha. He will have wealth. What are the wealth in the bhikkhu life? Saddha dana. Saddha is wealth, faith. So bhikkhu's wealth is a faith. Sila is bhikkhu's wealth. Hiri, shame, moral shame. Moral shame is don't dare to do evil things. If you do evil things, it's shame. So although other people don't know, alone, self, don't dare to do. So fear or dread. Fear to do evil things. Respect others. Some people totally don't care to do evil things. So some good people are evil things don't dare to do in front of other people. So here is a respect own self. Whatever is a respect others to do evil things and to do evil things. So Sugato, knowledge. Knowledge is wealth. Chagadana, generosity is wealth. Panyadana, wisdom is wealth. So collecting properties for the bhikkhu, it is not suitable. Bhikkhu need to be free, not need to have attachment. So bhikkhu, what you need to collect? If you want to stay practitioner lives, you must have a faith. You must have a morality, shameness to do evil things, fear to do evil things, knowledge, learning knowledge, generosity, and wisdom. So if you have these things, that is a bhikkhu's wealth. You can say, rich bhikkhu. So, yes, if you have a morality, wherever you go, people venerate. Morality will spread. Which abundance you have a good morality, many people want to approach. You will get more than you need. So like that. Next one is Siha Bhavata Kaya. Siha Bhavata Kaya is a lion's front body. His body is a lion's front body. It's the whole body have like a lion's front body. Lion's front body is very strong, not back. Back side is, for example, waist, very, very small, easy to harm. So, but lion's front body is very strong. So, for the Buddha, the whole body are like a lion's front body. Lion's front body has many energy, very much strength lion have, but back part are very weak. So the Buddha's bodies, the whole body, like lion's front body, front part of body. So he has. When he got this body, many lives, he is wishing others benefits, wishing others happiness, wishing destruction of bondage or bound or fetter. So how these people will increase with the faith? You're always thinking how these people will increase with the faith, how these people will increase, will improve with the morality, with the knowledge, with the generosity, with the Dhamma, with the wisdom, with the wealth, with the field, with the like animals like cows, buffaloes. Ancient time, those are wealth. So how these people will increase, will improve with son and wives. Son is including daughter, wife is including his husband maybe. So as a worldly thing, worldly people. So having a son, having daughter or wife and husband, wealth, that is considered good life. So he think how these people will improve with a son and wife, with workers or maids. So how these people will increase with the relatives, friends, companies. He always thinking for the people. Maybe as a can, especially, can do more. So as a teacher, something school teacher also can do for his disciple, how they will improve in their life. So you also may be able to accumulate that. So reflect this quality, trying to do that. So if so, we have like lion's front body part. So as a result, his wealth is will not reduce. His Dhamma will not reduce. His wealth or field, animals, son and wife, workers and slaves, relatives or companies, all achievement will not reduce. So for the Buddha also, with the faith, with the morality, learning and knowledge, generosity, all achievement will not reduce. Some people get it sometimes, but reduce quickly, like that. For the Buddha, until he died, knowledge never reduce. Normal people, near to die, what is your name? Ask. After 5 minutes later, please say again, what is your name? So like that, forget. So never remember. So knowledge, older time, reduce. Even the name cannot remember. Whenever meet, asking the name. So like that, normal people, when we cannot do work, our wealth reduce. For the Buddha, all things never reduce. For the Cakkavāttika, until he died, his properties or achievement will not reduce. So always the same. So next one is Rasaki, Rasakasaki. Rasakasaki is so Rasakasaki is sucking the nutriment, the sinews or veins, sucking in the nutriment to spread the whole body, like no blocking. So some people eat a little, all sinews suck nutriment and spread the whole body. So the body becomes stronger. If a body is weak, although we eat very good things, nutriment produced by which country or something like that, eat but not yet energy. Why? Yeah, medicine and food is good, but sinews are not good to absorb the nutriment. So the body have a block, cannot send, the transportation not so good inside the body. Maybe need to massage, so something like this. So, although eat, not delicious. Why not delicious? Younger time, we are eating very interesting, because our sinews are, that is a newly produced, this body is newly produced, not old. So, very good sinews, whatever we eat, very good. So, nutrients are spread to the whole body. Also, eating a little, so energy a lot. But older time, although we eat a lot, energy no have. So, not because of food, sometimes, because of our sinews weak. So his sinews is very good. Eating a little, so absorbs nutriment and spread the whole body. Because of this, he can practice 6 years by eating very little, never die. Once he trying to eat normal food, so the body becomes stronger quickly, like that, quickly to recover. So normal people, although eating too much, so still just enough to survive. So why he got this signs? Because many lives he not trying to harm other beings with the hand, with the stone, with the stick, with the weapon. So no harming others. How is the connection? If you harm someone, that place become blocked, like a swelling. So nutrients cannot spread, blood cannot go through because of you harm. So transportation already blockage. So it's making people to be weak. So if someone beaten by others many times, so all body are blockage. So he didn't do those things. Because of this, his body is no blockage. And so sinews are very good. Transportations are very good. So blood circulation is very good. Like that. So because of this, he has these signs. His sinews were sucked, were absorbed any nutriment, whatever you eat. So, if so, what is the result? Apabado, less disease, less damage, less sickness. So his fire, digestive fire is not so hot, not so cold. Some digestive fire is very hot, everything burn, cannot practice a precept. So, need to eat a lot. So all things are burning. So some digestives are very slow, very weak, very cold, cannot have a fire. Maybe need to eat ginger or turmeric. So although like a very bad taste, no food, not sweet, but have to eat, helping digestive fire. So if sinews are very good, less disease, less sickness, so digestive fire is balanced. So if so, can maintain good health, can practice, can stay as a practitioner life. So we reflect Buddha's quality and we try to fulfill that parami. So we will have a healthy body. So next one is Abhinila Nidda and Gobakuma. Abhinila Nidda is like iron, brown, clearly brown. Abhinila Nidda. So clearly brown eye. It is very clear. White place become clearly white, like some people's eye. So very clear, very obviously we can see healthy eye or something, good eyesight. So it is actually very good. Or gobakuma, like a cow's eye, like the baby cow's eye. How it is, if you want to know, trying to see that. I cannot say how it is. Clearly, the eye is very clear, beautifully happening or rising. So when he got this eye, many lives, he never see here saying some kakataka eye. Some people seeing other people with the kakataka eye. Kakataka is a crab eye. Have you seen crab eye? Crab eye is like a swollen. Eyeballs are outside, you know. So with anger, if you see others, will be like this. With the greed, if you see some eyes are swollen, you know, some people eyes are like that. So that is a kakataka eye. So some people want to see others with such eye. So because of greed, because of anger. So some Wengeki Goti. Wengeki Goti is like eyebrows are not normal, you know, here have something line like that. Cartoon you see, like eyebrows are like that. Eyebrows are like that. So in the corner will be like cut, you know, picture some people like that. Unhappy face. So that is here say Wengeki Goti. In the one corner, not nicely, something very straight. Something your mind create that one. Eyebrow is shrinking in some places. A sign of ugly face or a sign of angry face. So if you see with those eyes, it is dangerous. May not have a good eyesight. So another seeing way is like that. Someone come opposite. At that time, you look down. After bath, see back. So like that. That is something because of anger. In front, they don't want to show interesting. So after that, when he's like that. Someone maybe because of shame, something young boys or girl in front, they don't dare to say. Not because of hate, maybe it is like, maybe because of love. It is also possible. So younger time, some people teach, if you want to see face in front, you should not see. After a little pause, you see back. If so, you will have a face-to-face. So some people say, that is something, maybe some culture in Myanmar we have. We are not very friendly to do eye touching. So that is one of education. So it is, this saying is, facing to facing, not seeing, after a little pause, trying to see. So such a seeing also have. Those are, Bodhisattva never do such a seeing, never do. So simply looking at others with a good mind, lovely mind. So if we see lovely mind, seeing with a lovely eye. So eye is normal. Based on mind, the eye may change. So eye is very much produced by mind. So because of this noise, they take a photo of the eye. Police want to check eye. So like that. So if you have a good eye, police will not check seeing eye. This person will be very good. So eye is quite obvious. So that is the way to produce a good eye. So the Buddha has this eye. So what happened as a result? Many people will love. So well esteem. even ministers, Brahmins, rich men, gatekeepers, all people will love him. It is very possible. You may see some people or some child with lovely eyes. Everybody want to hug because of lovely eye. So we can guess that this person will have many people who they love him. So in the same way, the Buddha also has people thinking good to see the Buddha, wanted to see the Buddha. Many people, bhikkhus, bhikkhunis, upasika, upasika, or devas, asuras, they want to see Buddha. So the Buddha has a Abhinila Netta, clearly brown eye, Gobakuma, similar to baby cow's eye. Baby cow's eye. Next one is Onisa Sisa. Onisa Sisa is like the head with the crown for the Buddha. So the forehead is covered by flesh. So the forehead is a little bit maybe shiny forehead. We remember saying, by seeing the skin of forehead, skin on knee, I can guess what kind of person you are. So like that. So because something like a crown imitate of the Buddha's this flesh. So Burmese Buddha, so making this one, because they cannot imagine the whole forehead how to cover. Anyway, they have something on the top. That is according to this science. So women trying to see some people's forehead little bit shiny. So maybe saying what kind of person I am. So he has this forehead. So when he got this forehead, like wearing the crown, so when he doing good deeds, bodily conduct, or verbal conduct, or mind conduct, doing a donation, doing morality, upasata, taking care of mother, father, recluse, Brahmins, taking care of the elder ones in the relatives. At that time, he is Bobingama, front goer or foreigner. Foreigner is a leader. As a leader, he go fast, he do diligently. So not like behind. He is as a leader, he do kusala. So when you listen to Dhamma, also the same. You should be in front, no, not behind something. So like that, as a leader, openly dare to do. Some are behind, hiding and doing a little bit like that when they do kusala. So if so, so behind means that some people are staying behind but helping a lot. Those are anyway, it is a leader. So leader is not like lazily doing, leading the work about the goodness. So because of this, he has this sign. His face is very obvious. Among the Orients, some people are very remarkable. Just to see one time, will not forget. Sometimes they have a different appearance, different from others. So go together, but there is someone to be remembered, someone not remembered, like that. Maybe their appearance is something different. Why they got this signs? Because when they do kusala, they do as a leader, opening face, not just hiding behind, doing a little like that. So, so because of this, as a result, his people will follow him. many followers. So ministers or rich men, people in the country will follow him. In the same way, if he become Buddha, Buddha may have a bhikkhu, bhikkhuni, devotees, devas or humans, many followers. Next one is ekeka loma. In the one pole, from the one pole, only one hair, one body hair. So you may check your body hair. How many pole from the one pole? How many hair from the one pole? So ekeka loma is from the one pole, just one hair only. That is one thing. Another thing is in the forehead. Forehead is very even because it's covered by flesh. No bony forehead. Some people are very bony, no flesh. Some are not even. So the forehead is not so nice. Some people are a bit shiny or very even. So even forehead, golden color. So hair is a white color, long. I think like a 2 cubit or 1.5 cubit set. In the commentary I wrote, you can check. So it is turning clockwise, and going up. The top up like that. They may do like that. So clockwise is normally like that. Like that from my side, normally like that. Maybe this side or that side, I don't know. From my side will be like this, from your side will be like this. So anyway, on the top, we're high up. So it is called Ona Loma. It is white, very, very shiny and very white. So like behind the golden color, in front of white color. So have this sign. When you got this sign, he avoiding musawada, telling lie. He speaks. Usually he is a speaker of truth, speaker of connection. Connection means reality and his speech connected, not different. So if telling lie, no connection with the reality. Reality is another, his saying is another. So he is a trustworthy, believable person, not trying to change the world. Some people make the world to be mistake. So, country to country, they announce bad news. No, reality is not like that. So other country think, this country very bad, need to fight, like that. So nowadays, newspapers or writers, some political case, they spread bad news fast. Other people so start to think, this country very bad or something like this. In the same way, economic case, this food is produced in Singapore, so actually good. But other country, they want to sell their product. So make people to have mistakes. That is trying to change the world. It is a musawara, very evil deeds. They want to do. Their thinking is they are intellectual people like that. They can change many people. So as a Buddhist, if we learn, we possible to get such a kind of education, but we will not learn. We were not trying to change the world in wrong ways. So telling lie is actually very dangerous thing. Those people are very dangerous. They are doing very ugly deeds. So because of this, maybe they may have a lot of hair from one pole. From one pole. So not just one thing. Reality is another. That they are saying is another. their tongue is changing in front of people. Thinking and saying is different. Not just one. The saying and their thinking is different things. So maybe count a hair from their body pore. Maybe able to check with the camera. This one telling lie or not. So in the same way, this is showing like a very pure. Their mind and their saying is very pure. So how will be? Many people will follow his instructions. Because of this, nowadays people start to know. So not much believing. News is not much believing. Because of spreading many times. Already people learn. So people know was, although saying right, not believe. So become very dangerous. Whatever instruction we read about the product or medicines, real or not, like that, we have to think. Because doing telling line is very much. So we are not so people are not trustworthy, become like that. So it is become very dangerous. So many people will believe him because of saying truth. If someone's saying or telling lie, so many people go away. Although you say a lot, you may not believe. Next one is Chattalisa Danda. 40 teeth. 40 teeth. If you count your teeth. So how many teeth? 32, normally 32. So the Buddha has 40. So you may say not normal. So 40 teeth. He has another one is Avirala Danda. Avirala Danda is very even. Also no gaps. No gaps. After eating, you no need to do toothpicks. If teeth really is good, really good, some people are very easy to clean. The food not go into the between teeth. So just washing with the hand, they can clean also. So not easy to get toothache or tooth damage. If the teeth is not even, have to brush a lot. Even in that, still need to go dentist after 6 months. So, like that. So, why got this things? He avoid like a divisive speech. English, I heard splendor or divisive speech. Splendor or slander. Yeah, slander. Slander is breaking others' unity. So someone say you like that. So the other person no more love the other. So their love breaking. And sometimes giving information to be loved. So it is we call a Pisuna Vacha, slander. So bringing this word towards the other. Sometimes we say behind other people just something, or sometimes a good friend say out. So bring that word to the other persons. It is dangerous. So sometimes just you listen. You should not tell the other. No beneficial. It is will harm other people. Sometimes normal people happen to say about someone or something, just to say out. Not to say it's better, but if someone say out, sometimes you should not report to the others. So, but he report from there to here, from there, like that. So doing a report to break others' unity. So the Buddha avoided that. The Buddha want to be united, want people to be united, support to be united, happy, seeing unity, delight in the unity. So it is very important. Most of people want to. Some people want to break others' unity. They don't want people to be united. They make people weak by breaking to control them. So waka to waka, something, country to country, they're trying to break. If a break, their power is less. So easy to control, like that. So it is worldly thinking, but it is not good karma, make other people weak. So also, will be like not enough teeth, will be like many gaps. So cannot choose the food well. So cannot eat good food. So we should avoid. Reflect Buddha's quality, trying to see Buddha's appearance, and we will reflect his kamma. We're trying to accumulate that kamma. So what is the result? Not breaking Orients he has. His companies or Orients, nobody can break. Very united, with many followers, ministers, Brahmins, all are his audience. Not change the other leader. Next one is Bahuta Jainwa. Long tongue, flexible tongue. Tongue is very long. One time, one person want to check this signs. He is a Brahmin. He has learned this 32 parts, 32 signs. Do be real Buddha or not? He want to check about those signs. So one thing he cannot see is about the tongue. So the Buddha trying to show him, cover the plate with the tongue, forehead with the tongue. Also can put the tongue into the ear, so can roll, can put. So the tongue is very long, very short. Not like, we can guess some people's tongue a bit thick. They are saying it's some roll or something like this, because the tongue is not flexible. We can see something, but although not like that. Some people's tongue have to speak very slowly. Although saying slowly, not clear sound they can produce. So what is the result? We need to know those are cause and effect. Not to blame. We may have something weakness, but we should change. How to change? What is the cause? We need to know. We need to learn to change or to have a better life. So next factor is Brahmasara, like a Brahma's sound. Brahma's sound. Karvika Bani, like a saying or like a Karvika bird, a kind of bird, staying in Himalaya or something. So very nice sound. So that bird, if singing or making a sound, so some birds are flying, forget to fly. So deers or tigers running, because tiger want to eat deer. Deer want to be free from tiger. But hear that sound, so they try to forget. They forget to get a deer or to be free from tiger, like that. So very nice sound. Yeah, that is a Karvika bird. One time, King Asoka's wife want to listen. This sounds of birds. Because the Bande is saying the Buddha's sound like a Karvika bird. So the king trying to bring in that and make it show the bird mirror. So the bird thinking, oh, another company coming. So the bird is shouting. So at that time become very nice. She has a lot of pity, joy. Or even similar to Buddha sound, very nice. If a really Buddha sound will be very nice. So by thinking, reflecting Buddha's quality, he got a pity, swift to vipassana, so God attainment, like that. So now it is still have or no, I don't know. People have enough kamma to hear that sound. So we are anyway in Singapore, some nice sound that we can hear. So we may have people, I think, having good kamma. So, yeah, those are sound, appearance, seeing, hearing, or eating. Those are related to kamma. If we have a good kamma, we may see good things, we may hear good sound, or those things will be. So why he got this thing is avoiding prusavacha, like a harsh speech, saying like happiness for the ear, lovable speech, go into the heart, city people's usage, nice speaking for the many people, esteeming for the many people. So the Buddha speak, go into the heart. Some people are saying like go into the heart, like usage is very good. May not be my English. So whatever I know, I have to speak. I cannot choose the word to be nicer. So he say like that, he trying to avoid harsh speech. Because of this, he got this sign. Why? What is the connection? If you try to speak harshly, you have to roll your tongue, making very much touching lip, these places, to produce a very bad sound or very cruel sound. Shout it, scold it. So the tongue not normal. Because of this kamma, the tongue is not flexible, maybe thick. So speaking is not so nice. So kamma make people to show that this person is speaking nicely, softly, like that. So his speech is like speech to be taken. Other people will listen, like endearing speech. So some people are speaking, one time, two times we hear, run away. Because speaking, not good to listen. Even in greeting, not polite. So some people are like that. So some people are very nice sound, want to hear. So next one is sihahanu. Sihahanu is like lion's chin. Lion's chin. Lion's chins are very like strong or graceful, something like this. So the Buddha has this chin, such a kind of chin, not like some people's chins are going into. Some people's are going in front very much. So some people's are even not straight, maybe bent to left side or bent to right side. Chin is not so nice to see. What is the benefit? What is the result? Because of saying sampaplabha, unbeneficial things, not knowing it timely, I consider myself, my time is over. So because of the last day must be finished. Okay, so because of no teaching in timely, although you don't come, no problem, next time. If a first time I may not do, that is the last day. So saying in timely, saying in rightly, saying in beneficial ways, saying in Dhamma, saying in discipline, not saying unbeneficial things here and there. So because of accumulating in this parami, what is the connection with the chin? If we speak, so other things, we have to shake chin, chin is shaking in this side or that side, like that. So chin may not be nice. If you want to have a good chin, you should speak beneficial things, timely, Dhamma or Vinayas, like that. So, what is the benefit? Any enemies, even inside enemy is greed or anger. Those are our inside enemy. So outside enemy means like that is obvious. Cannot break his benefit, cannot destroy his benefit, because he didn't destroy others' benefit. Because of saying, untimely, other people want to go, but still talking, have to listening. You may have appointment or something like this. So because of this, need to say beneficial things and need to say timely. So next one is 31 and 32. Oh, we finish. Next one is samadanda. Samadanda is here, even teeth. Teeth are even. And so some are long, some are short, not front, not back. Next one is Sugato. Very white cane. Cane is 4 teeth, right side or left side. Below also 2 teeth. Cane, maybe if you count, maybe 1, 2, 3. 3. So very white cane. So Sugato. So that cane is very white, very shining. So maybe you may check some people shining or not. Those canine or canine, no cane, canine teeth. So if we count, maybe 1, 2, 3, 3 or 4 like that. So below also. So all 4 teeth we have. So when he got this sign, says he avoid mecha jiva, wrong livelihood, like telling in line about the scale, like a measurement. So killing, harming other people, trying to collect monies, wrong livelihood. So wrong livelihoods that's not even, You don't support other people. So right economy is you support other people will give money. It is right. It is even. Own benefit, may say like a win-win theory. Win-win theory is you also success, I also success. So something like this. So it is even. So if not, only you will have a benefit. The other person totally no benefit. It is not even. So it will show in the teeth. So next one is so the 4 canine is white or pure. That is his livelihood is pure, pure livelihood. To show that, so kamma produce shining or pure canine. So as a benefit, he will have pure followers. Pure followers. Some people not have pure followers. He himself may be pure, but surrounded by, cheated people. So it is not good. And so the whole audience are very pure. So some people, some even good bhikkhus, he himself are good, but some other people following him to have something political result or economic result. They are not really have faith. They are approaching famous people to get audience. So if so, the audience is not pure like that. Some monks are famous because of being famous. He has many monasteries, many wealth, many facilities. Some people come because of facility, not because of Dhamma. So those audience is not pure. So like that. So good right livelihood will produce pure audience, pure followers. The whole group all are pure. So it is very graceful. So that is the 32 signs. So we finished about this sign. So you may be able to reflect the Buddha's quality, and you may reflect the Buddha's kamma, what he has done. So we also can do learning from the Buddha, what kind of deeds we have, which kind of result. So we are reaching in Bhagawa, who has a glory or who has a bless. So this is under the Siri. Siri is a kind of glory about related to body. So another one is a kamma. Kamma is any wish you can get achievement. It is also one kind of glory. So whatever he wish, he will get quickly. So another glory is payata, respectable effort. The Buddha has respectable effort. For example, he has practiced 60 years. So it is a very respectable, long time, very diligently practicing. Some meditator practice 1 month, 2 months. Maybe I'm too rooted. Should come back. Should go back. So something like this. I don't have improvement. Other people may not respect. That's a not respectable effort. So some people, although they are not success, so their effort is respectable. So the Buddha is successful. Also, he has done very respectable effort to be Buddha. So it is also a kind of quality. So after being a success, many people will check, oh, he has done a lot of effort. So he is working according to his belief. So it is a very respectable. It is also one of our glory, Bhagawa, who has glory. So those are Buddha's quality. We are finished. Okay, we should stop. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.